What's up, guys? It's G-Ren here, back with another video. So today I was gonna change my oil. However, I ordered a oil filter from FCP Euro and I ended up getting a BMW integrated control module. Anyways, we're gonna go stop by Audi in Arlington. My guy works up there, so hopefully I could get an oil filter today so I could also change my oil when I get back. Of course, we're gonna have to let that cool down a little bit since it is pretty much of a 35-minute drive from here, but hopefully we can get something worked out today. So yeah, let's see what the day brings. This is the guy I come to see at Audi Arlington, guys. You looking for me? Are you looking for somebody?
What are you doing?
How you doing?
Shorting this? Channel
You look so spiffy, bro.
Oh, thanks, sir.
You own Audi or something?
No, I wish I did.
Yeah, man. Gustavo hooked me up. This is free. Yeah, man. I didn't have to pay any money.
Okay.
All right, guys. After a lot of ripping and running, finally got back from Audi. I got the oil filter I needed. Hold on. You guys see it right here. The oil filter I need is right here. Gonna jack the car up a little bit and make sure the oil drains all the way to the front so that I can get all of the oil. The only problem I'm gonna have potentially is the fact that it is 6.5 liters, but we'll just do it twice. All right, guys, I'm sure you guys know by now that when you try to change your oil, you have that one little area where your dipstick is supposed to go, but you do not know how to get that piece out. So what I did right here was I made sure I got this hole here. I used the leverage, right? And I just also put my other hand on the other side here so I wouldn't drop the little piece. So it wouldn't come off and I just yanked it, right? Be careful because this is still hot and I drove about like 2 hours ago, the turbo, and the charge pipe is still hot. So, or sorry, the inlet. So definitely be careful. What we're also gonna do, we're gonna make sure we open this cap. You guys know how it is. Leave it cracked. Also gonna loosen this oil filter housing, right? What you need to do that is you need a 32mm socket. So here's one of my favorite paper towels. All right, guys, I jacked the car for a little bit. So let's reposition this camera. So with the Schwaben, got to use this as an adapter, right? This is what goes into the actual pump. So I'll put that here. Also connect this part to this red part. Don't have to make it too tight. We're just gonna pump. Once you do this, you don't have to keep pumping, but I'm gonna pump just a little bit more. I'll tell you guys a little bit about my last oil change. I bought the car at 11,000 miles, and at 11,000 miles, I did not change it right away. Probably at like 11,500, I decided to change it. The oil was terrible looking, super black. Didn't smell pleasant. So I'm assuming that person actually, changed the oil like Audi kind of set in a manual every 10,000 miles. I wouldn't do that even if we didn't have any future plans for this car, but that's neither here nor there. So I decided to put Ceratec in it. That's why I wanted to use Ceratec this time, because I knew I kind of like live and swear by that product. Great science behind it. Love Locomotive for creating it. As I'm kind of dumping this oil now, I don't see an issue with the oil. Doesn't smell terrible, and it's also not watery. I saw a video in one of the forums I'm in, the RS5 group chat, and sometimes Ceratec could probably make your oil a little bit watery. For me, in my vehicle, I have no problem. So definitely take a look at it. So, sure you guys know the protocol. This is the new oil filter. Comes with the rubber, right? So, take off the gasket. Flat head screwdriver. Fill this part up, right? But if you don't have this, you could probably work it better with a pick. This is what happens when you try to look in the camera and do it at the same time instead of looking at it in real life. And then you just peel that off. All right, take that off. O-ring, you don't need that. That's trash. Oil filter, dirty, old. Remove that. Done deal. FCPR, I love you guys. All that oil, and then what we're gonna do, move this up. Oil filter housing. All right, and then you put this in there like so. Good to go. So once you replace all of that, everything's pretty much self-explanatory. Trying to pump the little remnants of oil that might be left. Put that all the way at the bottom. Pump some more. Really want all the oil to be gone. We're gonna put this back in here. Okay, let's get the rest of this oil in. Make sure you put this back. Don't be like me. .28 quarts done. 2.7 to go. We're perfectly at around 4, so that's a little bit more than half of 1 quart. So let's see if we overfilled it or if we need to put more. So full tank, right? As you can see, we're at 16,599 miles. We went 5,013 miles without our last oil change. And over here, you can see the oil level is gonna be available 2 minutes from now. Last time we did this, it definitely wasn't 2 minutes, so we'll see. But you guys clearly got a sneak peek of my steering wheel. It's from Ask Carbon. I'm gonna do a review on this. Just haven't gotten a chance to do it because the start and the dry select don't work, so stay tuned for that. Also, I'm gonna put the car in RS2 mode. Also tells me the degrees of my oil. So the car says it's at 138. When it gets warm, I believe it's over 175. Like, I think 178, between 178 and 182. I think that's when it says, like, in the system here, right? If you go to the vehicle, you slide, go to RS monitor, everything's cold. Well, not everything. The transmission fluid's still warm because I drove early in the coolant, but just changed the oil clearly, so that'll change. I think once this temperature gets to around 178, that's when it'll be good to go. As you can see, the RPMs went up right here because you put it in dynamics/sport. So let's stay tuned. You guys see the time is 5:04. It's at 140. So we'll see how long it takes to get to the optimal temp. So literally, after I cut that clip off, it went to 150. And guess what? It says the oil level's okay. So I want to be closer to max. So I'm going to put a little bit more in. They say the difference between minimum and... All right, guys. And we are at pretty much like max almost. Like I said before, I'm comfortable at this level. I knew I was forgetting something. So I don't know if you guys can see right here. So let's zoom in. What are we missing? We still at 5,013 miles. So let's start the car up and let's see the last thing we're supposed to do. There's a little button right here. So let's click that. And we're gonna change it at 20,000 next time. So what's that? We have 3,500 miles left. Probably won't record that, but yeah, I just want to change my car in 5,000 intervals and make it easy. So 25,000, 30,000, so on and so forth. So make sure you guys do that at the end of your oil change. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely does a lot for the page, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.